my position. So that's speaking on today, which is from prime business. What to your back phone. Because everybody is only back phone, just email to follow back phone. In the end thousands, the last blackberry that innovates, they fail to adapt. The leaders and the CEOs felt the world was going to be using the type pad. You know the way BlackBerry is when you type. So they made a bet that nobody is going to change from. So everyone was always really beginning to move to using touching. These people still make the bet that people will still keep using the top pad. By the time they will come to smell the coffee, the world that will catch up. That's the underlying thing that we discuss here. So can I get the slide? Okay, so this is the perfect time. A lot to me. So I want you to minimize distractions. So if you have your phones on ringing and snooze it, sequence, the lecturers are here. So they gave you guys today off. So whatever you should do this, please note. I have to say that right. And I also will participate actively. In fact, I'm going to have a gym with the audience. If you actively participate, ask you. Very bad. Now, start with your opening statement. That it is not the strongest of species that survive, but the most intelligent, but the most responsive to change. Now, this is a quote by Charles Darwin. Now, the reason why I started with that is I want to go into the historical context of change. I might have scared you about AI coming or technology coming to change your job and all that. But it's not all true, right? The good thing about change is change forces us to prospect. Change forces us to think from thinking. And change forces us to go into our core and find solutions and find answers. Now, this is not, everybody's talking about AI, right? But I want to say this is not the first time the world is witnessing a change. Change has always been, so been through different areas of change. There was a season where we had the Industrial Revolution. I was not around at the time. There was, can you move to the next slide? The media presses. So I drew this slide to illustrate the different areas of change that we have. And I know I started a little bit by, sort of insinuate, change, it's going to append the way we do things, change the way, life is all about. But also remember that this is not the first time for witnessing a change at this level. I think this might be. Now, if you look at this graph, there's been different kinds of say change. We've been to the agrarian era. Wow, yeah, this is better. Are you ready? Yeah. So we start with the agrarian era. So the agrarian era was the era where most people stand their hand. There was no mechanical support. There was no to the Industrial Revolution. Well, we started seeing the introduction of technology, the way we do things, and our way of life. We moved then to the fourth era where, there was an assembly plant and people could actually manufacture cars in current life. Then we also now, regarding the serious issue with this microphone, the feedback is okay. So aside from that, because computer age is the most recent one that we witnessed. Now what happened in this computer age was when that's why that might be. Okay, I think I'm probably not stable. So, during the first introduction to what we all carry about on our phones or remotes and we call computer. Now, that was a very big change in the era led us to a period where about 5 million jobs were lost. When you are putting about when new technologies introduces, you're going to have a lot of job losses. It's inevitable. It's a constant package. A lot more jobs than created. And the only people that get to benefit every time they have this kind of change are the people that position themselves and find out what to do with that change. Now, 3.1 million jobs were lost. Can you move to the next slide? 3.1 million jobs were lost. But yes, were created. About 19 million jobs more jobs were created. To the next slide. So that is a big, powerful impact of what changed. Now, we are not in a era. This is the AI intelligence era. Now, the same thing that happened in that computer age is happening this time. Whether we like it or not, it's not a case of if, it is when. So the next slide. Now, in this AI, artificial intelligence era, okay, before I move ahead and start talking about AI, I have a question, and this one I want you guys to pay attention. So I have a question on the script. Which of the following statements about artificial intelligence is most accurate? A. Systems can think and reason just like humans. AI is fully autonomous and does not require human input one straight. AI is but doesn't mean like humans do. AI can form opinions and emotions based on experience over time. So of these 4 options, who here is bold enough? And I say bold enough because if you won't only tell me the answer, you will also explain your reason. Do we have an agreement? The silence. Who is bold enough to tell me what the right answer is? With an explanation. The first time to go, there's a prize that comes with this. So the first time to go, I'll call. My friend over there. Yes, please. Can you give a round of applause, please? Yes. Yes, you can read it out. That's a smart one, actually.
Which of the following statements AI is most accurate? Okay, so for me, I'll go with first.
Okay. Why the first one?
Okay. Please let me explain. First of all, you said AI systems can think and reason like humans. Yes, AI is programmed by humans. So I feel for me to have programmed AI, but it doesn't mean it should be correct. That's correct.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then AI learns from data, meaning for context, like but that can be on judging time. But it doesn't program to just what doesn't even understand what's happening. So I'll go with that one actually because my point in the equation is an equation from what time to me, and that's my point. AI can based on experience.
Okay, thank you. Just stay there. Does anybody have any other alternative that you think is better answer? Yeah, please. Come on. So stay. I haven't said whether you're correct or not. I'm gathering opinion there. The first one, AI systems can think and reason just like those. That's the answer. The answer is the last one. Okay. So can you explain your reasoning?
And my reason for that comes from the definition of artificial intelligence.
Okay. Anybody wants to give a thought try? One more person, and we're done. Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Based on my own, I think but Apple's one is C because every computer program they learn from input data and transform it to an information. That's my answer.
Can the media project here? So who here got the right answer? He got it. A round of applause for ourselves. What's your name? I'm sorry I wasn't tracking, but I know somebody got the right answer. So who got the answer? You got the right answer. C. Right. So a round of applause for him, right? Can you please hand me over the prize? So thank you. So can you see that I'm serious now when I said there's a big reward for participation? Okay, so now
there's another question.
that was an actually tricky one, right? Okay, so now what I've said earlier is just to formally introduce us to our topic. I know the beginning, but the topic today is accounting in the age of AI, moving from compliance to strategic business partner. Like I said, I think to make you all scared about the future of the organization, one thing for free is accountants will be needed, accountants will remain relevant for a very long time. move to the next slide. So, I like this first definition. It says artificial intelligence is a field of study and type of technology characterized by the development and use of machines that are capable of performing tasks that usually would have human intelligence. That is one definition. Mark the operating words there. Characterized by the use and development, so characterized by the development and use of machines that are capable of performing human tasks. The second definition I have here is AI refers to machines and software that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. Learning, reasoning, pattern recognition, decision making, even creativity, from smart assistants and self-driving cars to advanced data analytics. AI technologies are rapidly improving. They can analyze massive amounts of data in seconds, recognize speech and images, and even generate human-like content. Now, can you move to the next slide? So that is AI in a nutshell. And the reason why I wanted to define that subject is I've always asked this question a lot, and I understand that when I explain about it, when technology is trending, everybody's talking about it, but very few people actually understand it. You know, so it's cliche to say AI, right? That would lead me to what the next slide is talking about. So what AI is not? So what AI is not? Okay, no, before we get, so what we know today, what's what AI is not? So what do we know today about AI? It is a unrepresentative that it will make some jobs disappear. You cannot wish that away. Some jobs will go. Many actual jobs will go. And this has actually started happening. So I'm reading a New York Times article that came out sometime last month, where I think actually starts to reduce the amount of entry-level tax professionals. And if you are most of people like you in your first year, AI can do it. So the question now is that as a fresh graduate, you should be doing a job of a third-year person. So companies are trying to reduce costs and saying because we have these AI that are smarter than a lot of other things, we do not need to invest so much in entry-level jobs. So when they are interviewing you, they are literally asking you questions that a third-year person should be able to solve. But they expect you to know, because that is the only way they think they can add value. Right? So those are the things. So that's one of the things we know. Generating AI will lead to efficiency. And I'm going to talk about AI very soon. I thought I want to move 2 slides back, please. 2 slides back. That's one. 2 slides forward. One more slide forward. So, I went through what we know about AI. The second question is what we know about AI. And everybody was asking that question. As of today, nobody can tell you categorically how powerful AI is together. I don't know if anybody here has heard the term artificial general intelligence, AGI. If you've heard, just say AGI. You heard about that concept before. So now what AGI is AGI is basically the highest and the military project goes rogue and starts killing, the government officials, that kind of stuff. You expect the system to train itself. Now, what happens if it trains itself in a way that you don't even expect? On whose ethics, on whose moral principles? You just do not know. Now, nobody knows where that is going to. Everybody just building technology. So we don't know that.
So they are not doing anything.
Nobody knows in future. Have you been to the humans to do any work? People will argue and say, oh, okay, you can't replace doctors. But I'm here to shock you that as of today, there are AI technologies that perform operations live on the ground. There are AI robots that do brain surgery, right? That's how basic it gets. So there's that fear. In fact, the owner of Anthropic. So Anthropic is an AI company on a software called almost like the ChatGPT. The man came out and raised an alarm last month, just last month. I was reading the article, and the alarm was to warn the government and the US employers that we don't know why you are lying to people that AI is not going to take their job. The truth of the matter is AI will replace people and take a lot of jobs. Now, the government owes the people the moral responsibility to provide jobs for them. But they don't owe the responsibility to tell the truth about what is coming. Just because if you know it's coming, you can't prepare yourself for that. Because these AI jobs, AI will chase people out of jobs, and that's what I'm having this conversation, because the only thing that will let you try at that point is your ability to go beyond accounting. You will still be accountants, don't get me wrong, but you have to evolve and be ready to adapt. Some part of it, there's a fear about this displacement of people. There's new friends of homes, just like I've talked about a few of this. Okay. Yes. So now let me tell us a little about current set of accounting. So this is what we currently do. In the current set of you build models for tax. You read a lot of tax code, a lot of tax taxes, right? How much next slide? Now, what is AI automated? Now I talked about those traditional answers. So you are used to accountants carrying big facts. You are used to auditors. And fun fact, when I joined KPMG, my first experience as an auditor, they took me to big facts and you take it to big facts. But 30 years I joined technology, instead of those big files, we now go around with the thumb drive. Now, all of that is even changing because based on what my colleagues in CPM tell me now, every other procedure you can think of, just ask AI in order to tell you everything. For finance professionals, all those hours you spend building complex accounting was on Excel, you have AI agents that can do the most complex. Next slide. What's that? So, as a once I know to give you that answer, real quick, I don't have more time. Number one, nobody is irreplaceable, right? But we do not expect it to replace accountants. AI is not accountants, but accountants who use AI will replace accountants who don't. Now, the personal example, when some started, I don't really know. I thought that's a good comment. Now, someone saying about it. AI is not. AI is an of AI. So just you have from AWS products, you have that. So one thing I've seen a lot of says, oh, it is just one of those. AI now, Tuesday, and I ask the question. And the AI is going to read through thousands of pages of accounting data and come up with an answer for me. Guess how many will take numbers to get this answer? I mean, that's what it is. That is the power. Now, if I use real accounting and with my skills, able to leverage on those skills. My days is that why we're paying so much? So all the questions will come. Next slide. How do you this is very important. Thank you. This sounds better. So this is how do you stay relevant in this present age? Like I was saying, using my own personal example, your ability to adapt. Understanding the rules beyond the definition of what AI is. Experiment with it, play with it. Now, what else AI is going to do is, think of the matter is, in my current accounting system, more than 20% of us no longer practice accounting. So career transition is not unusual in accounting. So most of you here, maybe more than half of you, will not end up practicing. I know most of you don't accounting. Some of you experience will not end up practicing accounting. But what AI has now done is your ability to pivot and change profession has become easier. Trust me, become an economist. AI agents take the training for 2 weeks. You can come out and talk like an economist. So AI has actually made the process of career transition easier and it has ever been increased. Right? So that's one of the benefits you derive. Let's like this. We're wrapping up. Now, in closing, this is very, very fast actually. So in closing, yesterday's accountants looked backward. Today's accountants must look forward. Your role. So one thing I learned when I started doing accounting profession is most people struggle to see the value of we accountants. They think you only come in, they are dealing with historical information. People have spent money, they are coming to ask them how to spend money. Is it your father's money? You know. So that has always been what we not pay against. Right. So now the role is no longer about just compliance. Your ability to stay relevant is now that you are using AI, especially for take a lot of time. They are no longer doing what we call grunt work. Grunt work is they are doing work that people do not really see as adding value. Right. And people business they can to your company. That is the expectation. That is what brings to this topic. That's for you to profession. This now we move from just paper accountants carrying us up down strategic advice. Not